How are you doing? Good, 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 good. I guess technically that was the first question. I'm going to be asking you a few things today, okay? Is it okay? Is that okay with you? Yeah. Before I get started with the questions, do you have any questions? Okay, so how this works is we're going to start with some very basic questions. Very simple, nothing large, nothing intense. And then we're going to just kind of segue into something else. And the questions will get a little bit more detailed. Some of these questions might actually be awkward to hear. And if you don't want to answer them, you don't have to. Okay? Today is strictly at your comfort level. Good. Okay. Now, let me open up here. All right. So, we're going to start really easy. What is your favorite color? Which is arguably my favorite question to ask people. Color, like red, blue, green. Honey, that's a number. Color. I'm looking for a color. So if you look over here slightly, that lamp is pink. And then if you look over here, that's white with a pinkish hue to it. Let's be fair here. That's white with a pinkish hue. So that's just some examples. What is your favorite color? Okay. And okay, well here let's do this. Let's do this. What color do you notice the most every day? What color do you notice the most? What's the first thing that pops into your head? Okay, listen, I'm just gonna count to three. And you're just gonna say it really quick. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. Good job. Good job. Okay. How tall are you? How tall are you? Are you sure? When is the last time you have measured yourself? Let's start there. Okay, so it's been a while. Uh, well, I don't think 4'2" is the correct answer, but I'm gonna put unknown. I'm just gonna put unknown. We're gonna be fine. That's fine. You're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing great. Okay. Yeah, you're doing perfectly fine. So, are you left-handed or right-handed? What does that mean? Okay. Do you write with your left hand or do you write with your right hand? Or vice versa? Writing is when you put a pen or a paper or a pen or a pencil or even a paintbrush and you put it against something and you make markings. Okay, okay. Which hand do you... You know what? I'm just going to count to three. Throw up the first hand you think. 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, that's what it is. That's not very scientific of me, but yeah, that works. It works. It works. Well, I'm actually left-handed also, so that's good. Left-handed people are pretty smart. Yeah. Okay. Now, do you prefer to make your bed every morning? Or do you just leave it how it is when you get out of the bed from the time until you get back in bed? Okay, well, when you got out of bed this morning, did you make your bed? Okay. When you got out of bed this morning, did you walk straight to the bathroom or outside of the room, or did you stand beside your bed for a second? Okay, good job. You're doing great. Doing great. Okay, I'm proud of you. Proud of you. You're doing good. You're doing a great job. Okay. Flip-flops or tennis shoes during what season? It doesn't matter. Well, I guess it kind of does. During the summer. During the summer. What temperature? A hot one. A hot temperature. Just a hot temperature. What are you going to do? I don't. You're going to leave the house. You're going to leave the house. What are you going to do when you leave the house? Okay. That's a good answer. We're going with that answer. It's a good answer. You're doing great. Okay? You're doing great. Let me finish asking you some questions first because we're just starting to get into the good stuff. On a scale of 1 to 10, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate yesterday? The entire day, from the time you woke up to the time you went to bed. No, it does not include the hours of yesterday that you slept, just the awake hours. Okay, I can work with that. Yes. Okay. Okay. What did you have for breakfast this morning? Yeah. Everybody knows what they had for breakfast this morning, right? Or if they skipped breakfast, I had a chicken and biscuit and a cup of coffee. And I've been sipping on water all day long to hydrate. That's important. That is very important for you to do. Yeah, I know. I know. Excuse me. Are you allergic to anything? Okay. If it is, you haven't come across it yet. That's fine. That's fine. That's not a big deal. What is your middle name? That's cute. Yeah. Okay, so what is your nickname if you had one? At what age? Just the last one you had. Okay, that's great. That's great. You're doing great. You're doing perfect. You're doing perfect. All right. Now, are you ready for the next set of questions? Some of these are very important. And then I'm going to throw in some trivial ones for you to kind of think about, okay? All right. So, PlayStation 4, Xbox, or PC? Interesting. I do not agree with that answer, but everyone is allowed to have a different opinion on the matter. But good for you for sticking your guns. That was awesome. Yeah. Okay. So now, over the past 7 days, yes, that includes weekend days. Over the past seven, not business days, over the past 7 days, what is the most dominant emotion that you have had? Like anger, sadness, depression, anxiety, um, nothing. Nothing is an option. Happiness is an option. Is that what you're going to go with? Good. Good. What do you think causes this happiness? Many things? Okay, that's a good answer. That's a good answer. Many things. Another important question. Do you know how to write cursive? Yes or no? It's okay. Don't get upset. Don't feel dumb. It's a dying language. It's okay. It is a dying language. You know what? You know what? It's okay. It's okay. You know what? It's already dead. It's already dead. It's gone. I don't know how to write it either. Okay. 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 Good. No to cursive. Do you know how to write a check? No? Okay. A check is a little rectangular piece of paper that is attached with your bank account information on it. You scribble, or you used to write in cursive. Some people don't anyway, so that's okay. You still might know what a check is. You fill it out with the money amount and what it's for. You give it to the cashier in exchange for your goods. It's basically, instead of using cash or a debit card, you use a check. That's okay. That's okay. That all right. That's fine. I know what they are because I used them when I was younger and now no one really uses them, so it's okay. That's fine. Now, do you prefer clothes with brands on them or clothes with no brands or no labels, no nothing, just plain clothing? Okay. Me too. When I was younger, I wanted a brand name. I used to buy Hollister and Abercrombie and Fitch, and I used to buy the biggest lettering and graphic tees, and sometimes I still buy anime tees because who wouldn't buy anime tees, really? You know. However, I think that it's a good thing that you don't have a ton of labeling on stuff. I think that helps with prices as well. Maybe, this I'm a little bit passionate about that. Let's move on. MacBook or PC? That's fine. That's okay. Are you okay? We don't It's okay. If you're tired, then we can just pick this up another time. From the looks of it, have pretty much I have pretty much everything that I need. So that's okay. We'll table this. We'll table this. It'll be fine. Thank you so much for answering my questions. I hope that this exercise was beneficial to you, and I will see you again soon. So hope that you sleep well and have a good night. We'll get into some more intense questions later. I want you to think about the answers that you gave me today, though. I think it'll help you. All right. Good night. Good night.